Cosmic Theater, and today's entry, the 1954 mystery TV series, The Whisper. It's actually, in this episode, the first year, starring Virginia Field and Craig Stevens. A couple are vying for a $500,000 inheritance. Let's see who lives and who dies. Roll tape.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. It began on a New Year's Eve, didn't it? The night you reached a decision about marriage to Elliot Larkin.
That's Virginia Field and Craig
That
Stevens.
now? Why not? Well, it's vicious. If there was ever any chance of the success of that marriage, it's destroyed by this thing.
Now, attorney John Hoyt is my guest on this show. Sat right beside me.
That's my money. I can do with it, that, please. Now get this again. The new will is provided that Lydia and Elliot Larkin live together as man and wife under the same roof for a period of 10 years. They've received the principal legacy of $500,000 jointly, or after each, as they may choose. Failing this, the entire sum goes to the General Relief Fund.
Hey, give it to me. I need it.
Got that?
That is quite clear.
General Relief Fund? I'll take it.
Now, if during this period of 10 years either of them die by any means, then the entire sum becomes immediately payable to the survivor.
That's an invitation to murder. You're cruel.
Look, Phil, I realize I'm in no position to question your moral code. But
He has no moral code.
It's vicious. Why don't set them at each other's throats?
Perhaps it will, Ballinger. Perhaps it will. It's sort of a test, you know. If I'm right, that this marriage means nothing to either of them, it'll destroy them. On the other hand, if I'm wrong, well, it'll be a real reward.
Then tell him that.
Just a minute, Mrs. Larkin. I'm calling to tell you that your uncle passed away this afternoon.
Oh? I see.
Are you going to be home this evening?
Well, yes, we are, but,
It's my duty as his executor to read you the terms of his will.
Oh, just a moment, please. Uncle Philip said it's something about his will.
Let me talk to him.
No, I'll handle it. Mr. Ballinger, I'm afraid you don't understand my relationship with Uncle Philip. What do you think you're doing?
You cad.
It's time I knocked a little sense into that head of yours.
Cad.
You might as well know it now. We're broke.
I as well know this right now, Elliot. I don't love you. I never have.
That's telling him.
And bright and early tomorrow morning, I'm leaving this house and I'm not coming back.
10 years. 9 to go.
He's not going to beat me. I want that money. I'm going to get it.
That's the spirit.
There's just one other thing, Johnny. I hate to turn in my ticket. You know, just in case the office should check.
I don't think they will.
Well, I hate to take the chance. Look, it doesn't matter to you. Why don't you turn in your ticket and take mine all the way through?
Well, if you feel safer about it.
I certainly would, Johnny.
Okay. I'll even check in your hotel for you.
Good.
It sounds
Hey,
very
where you going?
suspicious to me. What's he up to?
Well, Lydia, for the moment, you've won. But the worry of the future is on your mind. It was all you were thinking of as you and Elliot watched Johnny Gates off on Flight 27. Now, en route to Silver Lake Lodge, you wonder about those 9 long years ahead. Then as you approach the roadside cafe a few miles below the lodge.
Elliot, would you mind stopping here?
Sure.
I'd like to get some cigarettes.
Hey,
Oh,
a special flight sent back to the New Year's round-the-clock
Listen to this.
celebration. Flight 27 of Peerless Airlines, northbound for Seattle, crashed and burned in an unexplained accident 1 hour ago.
That's the one Johnny
All
Gates
aboard,
was on.
thank you. Back to our program.
Johnny Gates has been killed.
Too bad, huh?
yes, terrible.
So he's traveling under the name of Elliot Larkin.
These 10 years, either one of them died by any means. The entire sum is immediately payable to the survivor.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
That's all right.
There was a news flash on the radio while I was in the store. Did you hear it?
Newsflash? No, I was just listening to the music.
Turn that radio off fast before he hears it. That's
Hey, I was enjoying that.
Oh, we'll get the lights in a few minutes.
Smart girl.
Besides, right now, I'd like to think.
You think of Johnny Gates in the plane traveling under the name of Elliot Larkin. Then you think of the guns at the cabin, of how lonely it is there, of how easy it will be to dispose of Elliot's body in nearby Silver Lake.
Good thinking.
The story of Lydia Winters Larkin began on New Year's Eve, ended 1 year later, almost to the day. Only it ended in a police interrogation room with a confession of murder.
You got that, stenographer?
Yes, Lieutenant?
All right, read it back. The exact words.
I suppose I actually reached the decision that murder was the only real answer when I first heard the will read. It seemed the only way to get that $500,000 without waiting 9 years. The actual plan seemed clear and simple. I could use one of the guns at the lodge, dispose of the body in the lake nearby. Finally, the fact of Johnny Gates traveling on that airplane under the name of Elliot Larkin made it letter perfect, airtight. I certainly wouldn't have gone ahead if it hadn't seemed that way. So I did go ahead, committed murder. I make this confession of my own free will and not under any duress or coercion.
That all?
All but the signature.
You came awfully close to getting away with it.
What? It's not the wife, it's the husband? The husband killed the wife instead of vice versa?
No.
How'd that happen?
Funny you're driving all night after killing her. Breaking your neck to be here in Seattle. Supposedly a plane crash victim. A dead man. Showing up as big as life.
So an excellent twist ending that was characteristic of the suspense anthology, which lasted just one season, 1954, 55, 39 episodes. Of course, it had been a successful radio show and also a series of movies. On the Ruehl scale, where A is best, F worst, The Whistler TV series from 1954 garners a B+. Yes. And unfortunately, about the only place you can see it is right here on our show as far as I know. Yes.
Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos and of the Whistler be with you. Yes, yes, yes.